Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Journey. Today's video, we're going to be doing some massive summons. Now, over the last couple days, including today, we got 5 new codes, which I'll put down below. Yesterday, we got 3 new codes, so we're getting hundreds of diamonds, and actually some of these codes are providing more than 100 diamonds, which is really kind of crazy. We have a ton of codes for this game, but they don't really yield a lot. Now, when it comes to summons, there's something to remember and really to think about. This is with the event that is coming up with the Song of Strife. We know this is coming up pretty soon, but looking at the rules, this is important to note, is right down here is when it comes to the rules, your current artifacts, resonance levels, class equipment, hero tiers, hero exclusive equipment, and other progression will not be reset. That is right. That is the reason why I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the summons in here. There are quite a few heroes that I still need to build out. Now, I know there are going to be 2 new heroes that are coming. We don't know exactly how we're going to be summoning them. A lot of players are saying that it is going to be coming, or they are going to be in the rate up summon, meaning that you're not going to be able to essentially use all of the scrolls that you're saving. But again, there's a lot of heroes, including Smokey, Thorin, that I do want to build up a little bit higher. That way, when we go into the Song of Strife, we'll actually be able to build them out. And of course, we're also looking for Florabelle. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do some summons in here. See if hopefully the following hero has reached the highest tier. Do you wish to keep the hero in the wish list? Let's see. And I'm not sure if in the wish list, I'm going to have to see. So we're going to have to drop Odie out of there, but let's see what we got out of here. So 1 copy of Coco. Let's hop in there and actually swap up this wish list. And I think they're talking about this one because, of course, there we go. He is max. So I'm going to drop him out. I'm going to drop Kruger in his place just because with Kruger specifically, we are building him up, again, a little bit further with Kruger. So we have, what, 11 more right here. So I'm going to do 1 single summon, which is just going to give us 10. So that is going to guarantee on the next 10 pull that we are going to see that copy of Florabelle, or we're going to see it here, which, again, is just 1 copy here, which is Viperon. Now, overall, this hero I built out a little bit. We need a lot more when it comes to the exclusive items to be able to build them up. But let's see, 1 more. We know we're going to get Florabelle, but can we get more than 1 copy? This is where I'm going to stop using the diamonds. So again, we wanted to make sure that we got the 1 copy of Florabelle, which there it is. It looks like it is just that single copy. Now that is going to give us the ability to actually build up a little bit further. All hero recruitment, like I said, within this wish list. I'm looking at Vela, Timsia, we need more copies. Smokey, we need more copies. Cecilia and also Thorin, we could use more copies of the heroes. And then down here, of course, we don't have the ability to actually put Florabelle in here as of right now. So unfortunately, we're going to stick with kind of what we have. And then, of course, we also do need copies for both Marilee, and we need copies for Corinne. We also need copies for Coco. Again, this is the reason why I'm hopping in here. I'm going to use all 63 of our summons in here and hopefully get 1 or 2, maybe even more of our SS heroes or our S-class heroes. That way we can build it out. And there is Cecilia, guys. That is what we're looking for. We also got Corinne in there, so very, very cool on that one. So there we go. So that says that she is going to be maxed out. And I'm thinking with the build in here, these are some of the heroes that we wanted to build. So right there is Supreme Plus. This is what we were looking for. So there we go. So of course that does build up a little bit further, giving us access to the Supreme Plus. That is going to allow us to drop her out. I was talking to D2 yesterday about building out a couple heroes, and he said, you know, as long as you have all of the key heroes really built within the wish list, that you could go ahead and swap out some other heroes. Now, even looking at Coraline, looking at Igor, I only have literally 1 copy of these heroes built. So hopefully, again, even looking at Timsia, like I was saying, Smokey, hopefully we can get a couple more copies of these heroes, allowing us to essentially build them out a little bit further before we get in the Song of Strife and having them at Supreme Plus. And look at that. That is a flawless pull, guys. We got, of course, Marilee, we got Coco, and we got Corinne. That is what we're looking for, the combination. Now, of course, with those heroes, we need a lot more copies. There's another copy of Corinne. And again, we're trying to take them to Supreme Plus. There's another copy. We're getting really, really lucky with these pulls in here. Boom. We've gotten them almost every time. We do need 20 copies of the hero, however. So again, it is a lot to go ahead and summon that. There is Coco. So let's go ahead and use our last 7 invitation, which is Thorin. I think that might have been the copy that we need of Thorin. There's 2 Vipers, and there is a Kruger and a Corinne. Again, that is huge. 16,000 diamonds is what we're still sitting on in here. Let's see what we can build out of here. And looking at the heroes, I think it's going to be Florabelle. There we go. So again, effectiveness of Florabelle getting up to essentially hero focus unlocked. Boom, we have more than enough to build her up a little bit further. taking her up to Mythic. Now, of course, we need 2 more copies for Mythic Plus, but that also does give us more of the abilities that she does possess. We're going to continue here, guys. And I know with the summons getting into, and again, wanting to build out a few of these, since we have all of our scrolls are done for both of these, I'm going to save those 16,000 because, again, if we're going into the new heroes. Now, in here, I did put Smokey and I did put Thorn. Thorn, we need 1 copy of. Smokey, we need 2 copies of. And then, of course, looking at Coco, looking at Marilee, and looking at Corinne, we do need those as well. So I'm hoping, again, that we can pull, maybe get lucky in here. Now, there is 30 of our Omnicorns, and there is Smokey. There is another copy of Smokey, guys. We need 1 copy of Smokey to be able to build this out just a little bit further. There's another Viper copy. We still have what? I think that might be all of these. Yeah, 40 of those burned through. Let's use our singles. And there we go. There's Smokey. That's what we were looking for. Now, of course, this is really building these up to be competitive in a lot of other game modes. I feel like there's a point, especially getting a hero like Smokey, boom, up to the point of unlocking not only the additional skill, but also getting that exclusive equipment. This is where we needed to get these heroes, the Withering Potion. So, all right, so that is going to be awesome. The supplement right there is going to take him to Supreme with some of those Omnicorns. So there is Supreme. Of course, we don't have enough for Supreme Plus, but that does give us the ability with this Withering Potion to actually build them up a little bit further. This is, again, the big reason why we're looking this. We have 10 of 20 right here, so doing pretty well. And then, of course, Marilee, we're at 10 of 20 as well. Still need more Viper. It seems like we got a ton. So let's see, guys, if we supplement this, again, just a little bit further, which we have almost 800 of those Omnicorns, 14 of 20. So we are very, very close there as well. But we're starting to max out a lot of these heroes, which is awesome. Getting them up to Supreme Plus, getting them built up to essentially where we need them to be. Supreme Plus, unlocking essentially a lot of additional abilities in there. And I'm wondering, sometimes when I hop in here, it still shows me that I need to level someone up, which it looks like Damon right there. Boom, there we go. Wilder Tower, even though we know it's max, there's got to be more that is coming in the tower. That does take him to Mythic, unlocking that ability. And that really makes a big, big difference. Now, of course, when it comes to getting some more diamonds, we got some for free. And then looking at our gold, we were talking about the gold a little bit, which you can see our support is maxed out. The warrior is maxed out. Tank is maxed out. Marksman is maxed out. Looking at the mage, we have 1 more right here, which will be maxed out. Then, of course, we just have a couple that are in the rogue category to max them out. And then literally everything we have will be maxed out in this game. Already at level 267, which, of course, the residence level, we're going to continue to really make some progression in there, but definitely going to need a little bit more gold. Again, it's going to come with time. That is going to max out 4 of the 5 factions, max. So Rogue is the only one we're going to have to go ahead and finish out. And then again, we're going to be maxed out to the entirety with all of our class upgrades. And a lot of the heroes now are at that Supreme and that Supreme Plus ability, which again, finally getting Smokey there. I'm going to have to build this up a little bit further to go ahead and maximize. So of course, with the Withering Potion, Special Aroma gains the 3rd upgrade effect, extending the skill range by 1 tile. Going to have a bigger heal radius. The aroma will be enchanted for 10 seconds when the skill gets the 3rd upgrade for the first time, making the enemies in skill range lose 12 HP per second. Maximum amount of HP lost is no more than 200. So again, this is going to be big. Not only when you get to level 10, the enemy is stunned. So it is going to provide some additional kind of crowd control there while losing HP. But this is going to make a big difference again when it comes to at least Smokey doing some damage within here. I know we're going to have to build him up a little bit further. Now, of course, Odie, we have it a +10. We're moving Marilee to a +10. And then, of course, Corinne and a couple other ones of these, we've already got up to a 5. Even Thorn, we got to a 5. Coco, we have to build. Smokey, we have to build. There are a few including Cecilia. Again, still looking to get some more of these resources right here. The Title Essence, we're getting them little by little, which of course is going to go hand in hand with our Dream Realm. But guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.